up a tree next to the Acland coal mine.
I'm Aileen Harrison, and I lived beside the mine. We retired in 1997, built our house in 1998, and by 1999 New Hope had bought the rights to mine at Acland.
Basically, the town has been removed. The infrastructure has been removed. Most of the houses that the company bought have been removed. 3 brick houses that were fairly new were demolished. What remains is vacant land. Some of the trees from the former gardens survive. In October 2008, I think it was, I was first interviewed by the Courier Mail, who asked me what it was like to fight a mining company, and at that point in time I said I wasn't fighting anyone, they were fighting to get a mining lease. I'm just here. But I've got to react to what they're trying to do if I want to sort of save those things that are important to me. With the threat to relatively rare agricultural land and the threat to water aquifers and the threat to wildlife and the natural landscape, it's difficult to relate to an entity that's done so much damage and really doesn't promise a very good future.
With stage 3, when they finish up, they're going to have 3 big voids full of water. They walk away from it. One fellow has drilled 3 times now at his own expense because he's run out of water.
We're dairy farmers and we milk 200 cows and we produce over 1 million litres of milk a year. Their own mapping and modelling does say that we will be affected, so it's pretty certain that it will happen, that our underground water will gradually disappear. You know, we really fear for our underground water, which we depend on for our stock water. Quite often, early in the mornings, just on sunrise when we're getting ready and starting the milking of the dairy herd, there would be a dust haze and a smog, sort of a smog dust haze coming down that valley. And that happened quite often. I do fear if this stage 3 gets going that we will be back to the way it was with stage 1.
This is blasting. There's that's going down to our daughter and son-in-law place. We're down there. This was us back here. There's one that's coming out over our place. They used to say blasts didn't come over your house.
This was an old house they demolished. This was the removal of the letterbox. That was our old shop, albeit abandoned, and this was the removal of some bottle trees from town. I haven't got much empathy for companies that behave like the companies that did what they've done to Acland. I think they should think about the future and what sort of world that they want for their children.
Why are you still fighting the mine?
Because I have grandchildren and they are taking all the water, all the land,
You know, the water is a big concern, the dust is a big concern. A lot of people are concerned about the noise, but my greatest concern for me is what is the scene going to look like when my grandkids get to my age? I do believe that global warming and climate change is real, and it is already happening.